Hey everybody, welcome to the HyVee Halftime Report here on the William Jewell College Sports Network, the best sports network in the GLVC. I'm here with Madeline Johnson, special guest. How are you doing, Madeline?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. So you played volleyball here at Jewell,
yes.
Senior,
yeah.
last go around. So how's the volleyball season going so far, and what are your expectations for the remainder of the season?
Right now we are 4-7. I think at the beginning we had some games where we just weren't fully involved and invested. Not invested, that's the wrong word to use, but just figuring some things out. We changed our offense, trying to make it a little bit faster set, so it takes some time to adjust to that. But I'm excited that we're home these next 2 weekends. We haven't been home barely at all this season, so.
You rest up a little bit, don't have to be on the road a lot.
Yes,
cool.
Makes a big difference.
So you're a middle blocker?
Yes.
Is that right? Okay, so what is that like? What is, for people who like aren't familiar with volleyball, like what does that like entail? Like what's your duty?
So you are in the middle front on the net, and basically you have to block both ways. So you block the outside, right side, and the middle. I would say as a middle, you're kind of like the workhorse. Like, you don't really get a break during anything. You're constantly having to transition, and even when you don't get set, you want to pull the block so that the outside and right sides can hit without two blockers up. All
right. Before the show, we were talking about you were approaching a record. Yeah, talk about that.
Well, me and Gracie were just looking, and we saw that like the record is 10 blocks per game, and we both have 9 right now.
Okay. So. Like average blocks per game?
It's just like blocks per game. Yeah.
Blocks per game. Cool. So you're almost there.
Yeah.
So besides volleyball, what else do you do here on campus? What's your major? And
my major is nursing.
Okay.
And right now I'm in my mental health and peds and OB rotation for clinical. And I'm thinking what I want to do is OB or pediatric, oncology or mental health. But I'm honestly open to anything right now. The nice thing about nursing is you can always switch if you don't like a certain field.
Right. There's a lot of different fields you can work with.
Right.
How do you do that while playing volleyball? I feel like that's such a demanding major.
Yeah. It's a lot. It really is. But I think it helps you with time management just because when I have an hour between classes and volleyball, I'm like, oh, I need to get this done, instead of just having all this time and just oh, I'll do it later. It makes you have to get it done when you have the time to get it done. It is hard on the road though, when you're having to do it in between games or in the hotel room at night, but make it work. I'm a senior, so made it this far.
You got this far. So what made you come to Jewell? Where are you from? I'm sure being away from your family is hard too. I'm
from, it's an hour north of Chicago.
Okay.
So it's about an 8-hour drive, but I can fly for free because my mom's a flight attendant, so that's nice.
That's awesome.
And my little sister is actually a freshman this year at Grand Canyon University in Arizona, so she went even further than me.
Wow.
I think my dad's motto was kind of we didn't visit any schools in Illinois at all. He's like, you need to go away because you just gotta go. And then I was homesick a little bit, but I see them a lot. They come to all my games.
Okay.
Pretty independent.
So final question here. One highlight that you've had here at Jewell. It could be anything.
Highlight I've had at Jewell.
It could be sport, maybe it was a game you had.
Well, thinking of games, just because this is for volleyball.
Yeah.
I know we're playing Quincy Saturday, and I know our last game last season we played Quincy home, and we won in a 5-set match, and it was just such a great way to end the season, and it just gave good vibes going into spring season. So.
All right. Well, good luck for the remainder of the season. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in on the show. I'm Michael the Mic, and this is the HyVee Halftime Report. Thank you.
Thank you.